Do you know the man who conquered the known world died mysteriously at 32, and his own body was never even examined to find out why? By the age of 30, Alexander the Great had conquered an empire stretching from Greece all the way to India. He had never lost a major battle in his life. No army on earth had ever been able to stop him. In 323 BC, in the ancient city of Babylon, something finally did stop him, and it wasn't a sword, a spear, or an enemy soldier. It was something far more mysterious, and far more sudden than anyone around him could have expected. It started, according to ancient accounts, at a lavish banquet. Alexander had been drinking heavily with his closest companions, celebrating preparations for an upcoming invasion of Arabia. In the middle of the festivities, he suddenly felt a sharp, stabbing pain shoot through his stomach. By the following morning, he was burning with a severe fever. He would never fully recover from that single night. Over the following days, his condition deteriorated rapidly. He developed a raging fever that refused to break, progressive paralysis spreading through his body, and eventually lost the ability to speak entirely. His soldiers, desperate for any final glimpse of the leader who had led them across half the known world, were allowed to file silently past his bed one by one. Historians recorded that he could only weakly lift his hand to acknowledge them as they passed. On the 10th day of his illness, his generals gathered around him, desperate for direction, and asked who should inherit his massive, unfinished empire. Alexander reportedly gave one final, chilling answer, to the strongest. Hours later, the man who had conquered nearly the entire known world was dead, just weeks shy of his 33rd birthday. Almost immediately, rumors of foul play began spreading through Babylon and beyond. Ancient historian Diodorus wrote about an alleged conspiracy forming among Alexander's own inner circle. One particularly dramatic theory claimed the poison used against him came from the river Styx itself, a real river in Greece, rumored in legend to carry a toxin so corrosive that it could dissolve any container except one carved from a horse's hoof. Suspicion quickly fell on Antipater, one of Alexander's most powerful and trusted generals back home, who had genuine reason to fear being removed from his position of authority. Making matters more suspicious, Antipater's own son, Iollas, reportedly served as Alexander's personal cupbearer, giving him direct, unsupervised access to pour the king's wine each and every night. But not everyone in the ancient world believed poison was actually involved at all. Two of the most respected historians we still rely on today, Plutarch and Arrian, were both openly skeptical of the conspiracy theories circulating at the time, suggesting instead that Alexander's death may have had a far more ordinary, tragic explanation rooted in illness rather than betrayal. Modern researchers have proposed several purely natural causes as alternatives: typhoid fever, contracted from contaminated water, malaria carried by regional mosquitoes, or acute pancreatitis, severely worsened by years of hard, heavy drinking during his military campaigns. One particularly striking modern theory suggests Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare neurological disorder that causes exactly the kind of creeping, full-body paralysis Alexander reportedly experienced in his final days. In 2014, a team of toxicologists from the University of Birmingham proposed an entirely different culprit, white hellebore, a common, unassuming flowering plant that, when secretly slipped into wine, causes slow, progressive paralysis followed by eventual heart failure, a symptom pattern that matched Alexander's agonizing 10-day decline almost perfectly. Here's the problem modern researchers still can't get around. Alexander's body was never properly preserved for genuine medical examination. After more than 2,300 years, no physical forensic evidence has survived for testing. Without his actual remains, every theory, poison, disease, or simple exhaustion, remains exactly that, a theory. The man who conquered nearly the entire known world died surrounded by soldiers who couldn't save him. And to this day, nobody has ever answered the one question that has haunted historians for over 2,000 years: what actually killed Alexander the Great?